Hey, this is Prometheus giving you another playbook breakdown. This is out of the legendary playbook. It's Joe GIBBS. I'm going to break down two different formations. Joe GIBBS is a very good playbook. You're going to have a lot of options that you can use. Only problem with Joe GIBBS is that it doesn't have an under center outside of a Hail Mary. So if you like to work under center, it doesn't have necessarily what you're looking for. I'm going to break down two formations. I'm going to start off with this formation, which is going to be the I form close, and I want to go ahead and flip this play primarily because one of my base audibles is play action boot flow, and I like to go ahead and roll off to the right side. With this particular formation, I'm not going to break down any of the running base plays. I'd probably either pick a counter weak or a pitch. My base play I'm going to use is play action tight end leak, because the tight end leaks out so fast that he actually picks up some monster yards, and it was a very harassing play. So we're going to use this against random defenses. Alright, so basically what I'm going to be looking at is going to be the tight end going on that corner route. It's a very flat corner route, and it just gets out crazy sick very fast against your opponent. What I'm going to do is that once the play action is actually going to go ahead and happen, I'm going to go ahead and cancel that. I'm going to cancel the play action by holding the right trigger button for PlayStation and for Xbox. So I'm going to go ahead and hold that, and as you can see, Reed gets out easy for 5 or 6 yards and sometimes more. Once again, play action is going to be under, but as you can see right here, I can always go back to the other side if my tight end gets blocked. And right there, he's just wide open. Nobody's in the area, able to pick up an easy 10 yards. So this is going to be my base pass play out of this formation, primarily because of how easy it is to make easy reads. If Reed gets off the line clean, he's going to be easy completion. If he doesn't get off the line clean, I can always go ahead and check it down to the running back, the fullback, who's going to be able to pick up some easy yards. So what I want to do is I want to complement this with other plays, and one of the things I can do is I can just use the basic ISO. ISO is going to get you nice running on the inside, pick up some hard yards. Looks like you've got the defensive defenders right there, able to pick up a good 4 or 5 yards right there, and you're going to pick up more against your opponent when they start defending the sidelines. So they're probably going to come out in sets like this, and this is when you really can start abusing them with the run right down the middle like this, especially when you get a pinball like Morris. Now, your opponent is probably going to start making adjustments, and one of the things you can do is you can go into this play mesh and you can go ahead and take the tight end and put him on a hook route. Now, the reason why I like a hook route is because that is actually going to sit in a little zone in the defense. It's going to be very difficult for my opponent to defend. Now, this looks like it's going to be off coverage. It's going to be some kind of a cover 2. So I'm going to basically look at the hook first, and then I'm going to be looking at Jackson next, because if the defender falls back covering the hook, Jackson should be wide open on the drag route. So as you can see right there, Jackson is wide open, and I could pick up another good easy 5 or 6 yards, and I could have turned it up the sideline too. I'm going to go back to mesh. I'm going to go ahead and take Reed and put him on a hook route. I'm going to go ahead and watch if anybody comes in. Now that's man coverage, and anytime you get man coverage, just pass lead down, you'll be able to pick up an easy. And with the mesh route, if you do have man coverage, you've always got that corner route, especially with the speedy receivers of the Redskins, that you can really abuse your person on the corner route. So it's going to be really easy reads for you, because they're going to have to determine whether to use zone or if they're going to use man coverage. And if you get the ball up to the line and you snap it, you make your decisions very quick, you're going to basically harass your opponent. So the other play I like is the flanker dig. I could leave the Garcon on a drag route, but I like to get a little bit more depth, especially if my opponent starts going into zone coverage. And really, I'm going to watch Garcon. He should be able to pick up an easy 5 or 6 yards, because he's going to get a free release. You also got the levels concept with the in. If your opponent goes into man coverage, you can always hit that at another higher level if he starts cheating down. So what I like about this flanker drive, it just gives me another way to attack my opponent at some pretty good spots. And if he's in a bad coverage, you're going to be able to pick up some pretty good yards. Now, finally, the final adjustment is going to be the play action boot. And what I like about this too is going to be a play action, so it's going to fake your opponent. They're either going to think it's going to be the run or they're going to be defending against read, but actually we're going to the right side. And I've got a levels concept going off to the right side of the sidelines. So in this particular situation, I've got always a check down to the fullback to be able to pick up easy yards. I've got the wide receiver and man coverage. I can actually hit Jackson on a quick corner route, pick up easy yards. And I got the tight end that's actually got a unique little route. So against man coverage, it's really going to cause a lot of problems against your opponent. And he's going to have such a hard time defending a lot of these route concepts. Primarily because you're going to have blocking down the field for the fullback and everything. So this is going to be a very easy formation for me to run, primarily because of just all the options I've got. You can see right here, just easy yards to pick up easy 5 or 6 yards. So I hope you like this formation. I'll be running this my next full game with the Joe GIBBS playbook. Go ahead and hit that like button, comment if you have any suggestions on what you would do to tweak this. But I want to really thank all my supporters, and until next time.